Do you like to be in control? Hey everybody, it's Diana Dorell here from thedancinggoddess.com. And no, that is not a trick question. I'm raising my hand too. So if you are in my community, chances are that you are a high achiever. You are used to really taking charge, making decisions, getting things done. And in our careers, this energy of focus and being driven and goal-oriented can help us thrive. Like, I love that side, right? And in relationships, particularly romantic, intimate relationships, it can create friction when it comes to feeling attraction and like creating lasting connection, also known as polarity, right? The same energy that we're using in our careers, this driven nature, can create a wall between us and deeper intimacy with potential partners or the people in our lives. And so there is a hidden cost that I've found to staying in control. And while it can feel safe to always be in control, it can push people away and create this kind of weird energy dynamic where a partner can feel disempowered or worse, like just not even necessary. And love, right, by its very nature, requires flow and trust. So when kind of we go into that overdrive energy, when control takes over, we can unconsciously repel emotionally available partners who actually want to give to us, want to give to you, want to give and contribute to your life. And relationships may start to feel more like business associations rather than like super heart-opening emotional connections. And I don't know about you, but when I was running from this energy when I was single, I just felt kind of this inexplicable exhaustion. Like if I didn't carry the relationship or carry the, conversation on and like setting up the dates, like that it would all fall apart and that I would fall apart. And I was just, my batteries were drained and I was feeling resentful and confused and like wondering what the heck was wrong with me. And what I realized is like I had to learn how to surrender control. And I just want to be clear, surrendering control doesn't mean abandoning your independence or giving up your power. We've seen a lot of that going around, right? What I mean by that is creating space in your own heart to hear yourself, to quiet the noise so that you can then create a sacred space for partnership where both energies, both dynamics are contributing to your relationship without needing to micromanage, without, like having to be the one that's in control all the time. And it's about a conscious decision to receive as much as you're giving, which can feel really scary if you're not used to it. I totally understand. So let's talk about what surrender might look like in a dating scenario. And I also want to give you a couple of practical ways to practice letting go of control in a healthy way. So what does surrender look like? This could be letting a partner plan or a date like surprise you without needing to oversee everything and put on your manager of the entire universe hat. This could look like allowing space to feel an emotional connection without fixing anything. So if like a date shares a problem that they're having or a challenge that they're going through, instead of immediately going to tell them what to do to change it, can you listen? Can you create this space for a real connection where all you're doing is witnessing, being present, and this establishes like a healthy emotional dynamic. Even if by the end of the date you're like, this is not somebody I want to go out with again, you will have practiced creating that sacred space. And then third, trusting that a partner can show up for you. This one was probably the hardest one for me, and that they want to contribute meaningfully to the dynamic. This is a belief, right? So building that trust within yourself. And even though in past experiences you may have not had that kind of support, it's giving yourself a do-over and a clean slate. Okay. Then let's go a little bit into the practical ways. How do you surrender control? Number one is you practice receiving. Next time somebody offers help or a kind gesture, like, can you accept it without feeling the need to reciprocate immediately and like balance the scales and like keep it even Steven? That can be hard, but it's a very necessary step. Number two, you can let go of the outcome. So in dating, instead of focusing on where is this going, focus on enjoying the experience without attachment to the outcome. And then third, delegate small decisions. Like, start small. Give your partner or your date or even your friend, right, the opportunity to lead, whether maybe it's choosing a restaurant or choosing the movie or whatever, planning a weekend getaway. Let them take the bull by the horns and see what they come up with instead of immediately jumping to do it. And then 4, embrace uncertainty. Love is super unpredictable. And that's part of the magic. And feminine energy, right, can be really unpredictable too. We as women are not linear beings. We are cyclical. And when we can lean into the unknown with curiosity and a soft heart instead of fear, instead of being run by what happened to you before, you're open to new experiences and you're going to see different results. So let's recap. I know that was a lot. Some practical ways to surrender control. Number 1 is practice receiving. 2, let go of the outcome. 3, delegate small decisions. And then 4, embrace uncertainty. I would love to hear from you. If any of this landed, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you resonate with it. And know in summary that your independent nature, your get it done, and that control side, right? When you can couple it with softness and curiosity and receiving and space, wonderful things can come your way. All right, if you would like more, please check out the website at thedancinggoddess.com. If you're in a spot in your life right now where you could use a mentor, you want somebody who's been through it again and again and has come out the other side and created amazing results with clients, I would love to be your coach. Let's hop on a coaching consultation call. You can do that from my website under the Work With Me section. And I hope that if anything in this video landed, that you will share it with a single friend who needs to hear the message. Because one thing I know for sure is that we are not meant to go on this journey by ourselves, right? We are not lone wolves unless we choose to be. So have a beautiful day whenever you watch this, and I will talk to you soon.